Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we are cooking beef pot roast. So in my well-seasoned and very old Dutch oven, we're going to add about 3 or 4 tablespoons of vegetable oil. We're going to season that pot roast with kosher salt, and we're going to rub that in really well. And then we're going to add some of my Chef Holly's essential seasoning that you can purchase on my Instagram and my new website coming very soon. So let's rub that in. And we are going to set our Dutch oven on high heat on top of your stove at home and lay that nice piece of roast in there, pressing it down. Make sure that oil is hot before you put that in there. We'll add some more kosher salt on the other side, rub that in, and then we are going to add some more of my essential seasoning on the top, which has all the beautiful herbs and spices that you need to make this pot roast absolutely delicious. Okay. All right, so after about 7 minutes, because my Dutch oven was really hot, we're going to turn it over. And as you can see, it has a beautiful crust on it. It's really nice. And we're going to allow it to sear on the other side. We're going to throw in about 3 stalks of celery, just country dice. Chop it any way you want to chop it because this is a roast. It's not going to be beautiful when it's done anyway, not least the vegetables, not anyway. So we're going to put in about 2 red onions, a pound of baby carrots, about a handful of whole garlic. That's about 10 cloves. We're going to add 2 packages of Lipton onion soup and 7 ounces of tomato paste that I didn't show you that I put it in, but it is in there. All right, so let's get that Lipton onion soup in there. Lipton onion soup is beef broth based, so it just does nothing but help the flavor of this pot roast. So we're gonna put about a tablespoon or 2 of dried thyme in there, and then we're gonna fill this up, not all the way, about 85% up to the side of the pot roast with beef stock. But as you notice, I filled it up all the way to the top, but there's a little trick to fix that because we are braising, we are not poaching or boiling. So let's just kind of work all that stuff in so all those flavors just kind of start marrying in the pot. And I'm going to show you that trick coming up momentarily on how to get that piece of meat braising and not boiling actually in the pot. We're going to add some more of my essential seasoning to the top because I want that to kind of engulf the top of my roast. So let's put that on there. And then we are going to take a fork and just kind of work that in on the top. Then we're going to take a knife and just kind of lift the roast up and shimmy those baby carrots underneath, leaving our pot roast just exactly the way we need it, where it's about 85% up, not completely covering the pot roast, so that we can now braise. We will put the top on our Dutch oven, place it in the oven on a preheated oven of 415 for 3 hours, and I'm going to check on it in about 2 hours, this is what it looks like, and then I'm going to cover it back up and put it back in the oven for another hour and pull it out, and look how tender and beautiful this pot roast is. Yum. So, oh God, just look at this. Oh, Jesus, how it's just separating and just, oh, make sure you get a pot roast with a good amount of fat because it's going to add to the flavor. It's just going to make it more delicious. So we're going to plate this delicious pot roast on top of some truffle chive mashed potatoes, which I am going to post a video shortly on how to make those. It's very simple. These are smashed. I didn't even peel them. And then on the side of those truffle chive potatoes, I put my favorite vegetable, which is just oven roasted Brussels sprouts with a little olive oil and a little kosher salt. So we are all ready for dinner, and we're going to pour some of that natural au jus. You don't even need to make gravy, y'all. This thing makes its own natural au jus in the pot. We're going to pour that over that beautifulness over the top of that pot roast, and we are going to enjoy our beautiful, fancy but affordable, delicious dinner of pot roast on top of truffle chive potatoes with our Brussels sprouts on the side. Thank you guys for watching. Please share and subscribe.